Hey there, Sam. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Awesome, my man.
What about you?
Doing good, my friend. Doing good. So I guess so far, my man, it's just me and you. But one day she stated that she should be here in about 5 more minutes.
Okay.
Uh, but I guess we can kind of talk about. She just told us just to basically start, and then we can kind of just review over the quiz and stuff. Um, so I guess what we can do, if you'd like to, we can actually just start off with basically doing the quiz, and then when she basically joins in, then we'll kind of discuss a little bit about like the other part of the project and stuff. Oh, hey there, Clinton. How's it going?
Crazy day, I tell you.
Yeah, intense, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we only got 2 more weeks left, man. That's intense.
Yay!
Yeah, buddy.
I'm
after
doing
that, we're
great.
yeah. After that, we're done, man. We're
Yeah.
done for the
Today
semester.
I have a finance quiz due today, so probably I won't be that active because I'm at the same time I'm reading and studying. So
Yep.
probably I will be back and forth.
No worries, man. So I guess what we can do, man, I guess we'll just kind of we'll go through real quick through the quiz, and maybe me and Clinton will just kind of go through it, and then if you want to add your two, if you want to talk, it's up to you, my man.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, well, I guess we can just start with the quiz right now then. Um, so I know that for the project, Kim actually got back to me. So she stated that she actually had 3 exams that she had to do today. So she wouldn't be available to talk today regarding the project. But we can talk about that when Wendy comes back. So we can just kind of start off with the quiz right now. All right, sweet. Okay, just gonna open it up right now. But other than that, guys, like, were you guys able to review any of did you have any questions regarding any of I guess the homework that we had um, for for, I guess the homework for this lesson. But you guys didn't have any questions regarding that at all, or not?
Actually, I haven't had the time to.
Yep, no worries, man. He
Yeah, I'm
actually,
studying for this. It's barely the last. It's not the last exam, but it's kind of the last one.
yeah, that's
And
true.
so it's kind of.
No, no worries, man. Well, let's go through the quiz then. Not a problem. All right. All right, just let me know when you guys get there.
I know for sure that the answer of the two first questions.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, I'll take it away, my friend. All right. So, question number 3. The true linear regression equation is y equals b plus b1x, where b0 and b1 are unknown. What is the null alternative hypotenuse for b1? So, what do you think there, Styler?
I don't know, man. I read that, but let me go there to the chapter because I need to. I know the weekend I go through this chapter, but it was really quick.
Yep, no worries, man. Now things have been pretty crazy for me too, but I believe it actually would be the third one. So I think it would actually be the third one, which is the hypotenuse, which is b1 equals 0, and then it would be the alternative hypotenuse, which is b1 equals 0 also.
B.
Yeah, so it would be ABC, so it would be the third one
Okay.
for the third question. I
Okay.
believe. I could be wrong. Let me know if I am. All right, so question number 4. A residential is the difference between B0 and B1. Depends on the independent variable. Is the difference between the observed value y and the value predicted by the regression line. Is what the leftover of doing sample linear regression. So I believe, I remember reading this. I think it would be the third one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, awesome. Way cool.
Give me.
Okay, I can read the next one.
Yeah, for sure, man. Go for it.
Okay, a plot of residual supports using linear regression when, I think it's A, the residual looks normally distributed.
Right.
Yep, that's what I agree with you, man.
To Walter's Brothers.
Okay.
And they actually have my 12 pallets ready.
Okay.
And they were asking if I could just run over there
Wait. Go ahead.
and then just come back. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then I just have to leave away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will I lose my spot in line or?
No, we'll be ready with you.
Okay.
By the time you get here.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Sorry.
All right.
I can read the next one too.
Sure, man. Not a problem.
Always do the reading. Okay, for the next 8 problems, use the data found in math self-sufficiency. Use the confidence variable as the explanatory variable and the score variable as the response variable.
Awesome.
6. Commute the residuals for the data using software. What statement best describes the residuals? I think it's A, the residuals are in between -40 and 25.
Yeah, I think I'm actually not. So, how did you come with that answer, Clinton?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. No worries, man.
Let me see if
Hey.
I can figure it out. Hold on.
No problem. Because like I actually remember reading a question. Like I did read this question. I was like, I didn't really understand it. But I believe you're right. I think it would be the first one. I just had no idea how
I went through this quiz with one of my friends. I don't have my notes with me either. Yeah, I've just marked the answers. I didn't bring my notes at my work.
Yep. No worries, man. Okay, maybe because I was thinking, like, I was wondering if it is the first one, because I know that you're trying to compute the residential of the data using software. Which statement best describes? I'm just gonna try to see if I can, because I think you're right. I'm just wondering how you would come with that answer. All right, just a sec. I'm just going to try to input the data, and then I'll see what I can come up with.
Can everyone, so if I start commenting the answers, can anyone that logs in later still see all the answers?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that, my man?
So if I start putting the answers in the comment box, when someone else comes later who's offline right now, would they be able to see it?
That is a good question. I believe.
Yes.
I believe it would work.
Yeah, they will be able to see.
Okay, because I can
See
start
whatever.
putting answers, and that way they don't have to watch the whole quiz the whole video to get the answers.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that would make it easier for sure. I'm just gonna try to see if I can figure this guy out. I mean, I guess we could always skip it and then keep on going with the quiz and then come back to it.
Okay, we can do that.
Are we in number 6?
Yeah, so we're just on numbers 7. Yeah.
We're going to 7 right now.
Yeah. So
Number 6 was the third. A, B.
So we're with number 6. We believe it would be number 1. I mean, I'm not completely sure. I mean, that's just a wild guess that we're guessing at right now. I'm just trying to figure out how we would get that answer, but I'm not completely sure. But that's pretty much what we're thinking it would be number 1 for number 6.
Okay.
So we will probably, after we're finished, because I know that you guys might be pressed for time. I mean, after we finish the quiz, and if we do have some time, then we can kind of review over it. Or if you guys want to do it right now, we can. I would have to figure it out. That's all. But let's continue. Let's go with question number 7. We can come back to it. So, all right. So, based on the QQ plot for these residuals, what can you say about these residuals? So the residuals are clearly not normal. The residuals are fairly normal. The residuals look right skewed. So I think that, and when I computed the data in there, it kind of looks like it's normal. So I think it would be the second one.
Residuals.
Residuals. Sorry, residuals. That would be the proper terminology. So it would be I believe it would be the second one. All right. So who would like to read the next one?
I will do it.
Awesome.
Use the subject to create a scatter plot of the data. Given the scatter plot, residuals plot, and the QQ plot, which of the 5 assumptions about linear regressions are satisfied by this data? Check all that apply.
Okay. All right.
Go pack truck, please.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Went to Walters.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
So
I had to check an oldie from, and who's the other guy? Smith. They got really good time to deliver. I told them I'll check them in the morning. They were like, I won't be able to make it.
So I believe, guys, it would actually be all of them. I think it would.
Yeah, no, okay.
All of them?
Wouldn't it be A, B, and C?
A,
Or
B, and C. Let me double check. You could be right. A, B, and C. No, I think it would be all of them. Because if you actually look at the textbook, and if you look at basically, if you go all the way down to checking requirements of simple linear regression,
Right.
I think that it actually has all those steps in it. Because I know that the only one I was kind of a little confused about is actually the third one right there. It says the third one, which is normally distributed. So the residuals. Sorry, residuals are normally distributed. That's my wife helping me out with that word. But yeah, I think that for that one, I believe you would check mark that one, just because if we go to question number 5, it says the residuals look normally distributed. So I think it says a plot residuals supports using linear regression when the residuals look normally distributed. So I think that step would have to be included also. So I think it would be all of them. That's my guess. I mean, you guys can, if you feel confident that it's just A, B, and C, then you go for it. But I think it would be all of them.
Okay.
All right. And then we're just going to move on to the next question. It's a second.
What is P1? The statement for the slope.
Awesome. sec. I actually X'd out of it, unfortunately. So I have to put everything back in. Let's go back here. Estimated slope. So what did you guys? What did you guys get for that one? So I actually ended up getting 12.695. Is that what you guys got?
Sorry, which one are we on now?
Oh, we're just on question number 9, my friend. So we're just trying to do, what is the estimated, sorry, what is B1, the estimated slope? So we're just trying to find the slope for this data right here. So I believe it would be 12.695. Is that what you guys got, or?
I haven't got there yet.
You got that? Awesome.
I haven't got there yet. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries, man. I'll wait on you guys for sure. Not a problem.
How'd you get that, Jeremy?
Yeah, no problem. So what I did is actually, if you go back to the math self-efficiency, I just basically inputted the confidence rating mean for the data right there. And I inputted that into the explanatory variable. And then I just basically put the scores into the response variable right there. So both of the data from that Excel sheet right there. And then if you actually go, after you do that, the Excel sheet actually it calculates everything all together in the t-test for linear regression. And you can see the slope right there. You'll see basically there's a tab right there. And it'll say under standardized convenience. So if you look right underneath there, you can see the slope right there, which is B1. Sorry, confidences. Unstandardized confidences, right where the slope is, which is B1. Underneath B, you can see the 12.695. I mean, potentially. Oh, you got that too?
12.695, yeah.
Yep, awesome, wonderful. Just making sure I was right, because sometimes I get a little confused, because sometimes when you input the explanatory variable and the response variable, they'll be like, okay, figure out which one it is. So that's good. Awesome, okay. We're on the same page. Legit. All right, now we're moving on to the next question.
So it was 12 point?
Yep, so we got, for number 9, it was 12.695.
Okay, I can read the next one.
Awesome.
All right, new construct, now construct. Jeez, we're all having problems with words today.
No worries, man. We get a lot of stuff on our minds.
Construct a 95% confidence interval for B1. Input your answer for the lower bound and upper bound.
All right. So just let me check that guy out. So for that one, I got 10.674.
674, yeah. And upper is 14.715?
Yep, that would be right. That would be right.
Okay.
Awesome. I'll read question number 12.
11?
Oh,
11?
yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Let me start putting it in the comments. I spaced out on that.
No worries, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so 11 actually, Stein would be 14.715. All right. You got that one, right, my friend?
Hello, guys.
Hello, hello. So Wendy, we're just doing the quiz right now. So we're actually just on question number 12.
Perfect.
And the comments have the answers, Wendy.
Okay. I actually have taken it and I printed it off, so I will just. I'm right with you.
Nice. All right. All right. So question number 12. I'll read it for you guys. Based on the evidence and using a level of significance, which is equal to 0.05, what decision would you make regarding the hypotenuse test for B1, or versus the slope? So we just have to look at the p-value, I believe, for that one. Yeah, so the p-value is very low. So it's way smaller than the level of significance. So I think that we would reject the null hypotenuse. And I believe it would be the third one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, so it would
that's what I
be
got.
awesome. So question 13. For a hypotenuse sorry, my bad. Anybody else want to read?
Yeah, I can read.
Awesome.
All right. For a hypothesis test for B1 slope, if you reject null hypothesis, what does it mean? D, I guess. There's sufficient evidence to conclude that the slope of the regression line is not 0.
You know, I think you very well might be right. I just have to. Yeah, I think you're right, because in this particular test, I think there's only two. It's not like how we greater than, less than. It's not equal to. So I think that you're right. Actually, yeah, I think you're right. I'm just going to double check. I believe you were right, my friend.
I got that that there's significant evidence that it was not 0 as well.
Yeah, okay. Then we'll go with that one then. Legit. Perfect. Okay. So for the 14, use the data found in the exterior crocodile modified for the next 5 problems. Height length was used to predict body length. For this data, which variable is the dependent variable? So I believe that would be body length.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And who would like to read the next one?
Now construct the 95% confident interval for beta 1. Input your answers for the margin of error, lower bound and upper bound. Find the margin of error for this 95% confident interval.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Excel froze on me. That's great.
I think it's 0.443.
Let me double check.
Help me.
Sorry, guys. My Excel is being very slow right now.
You're good. I got 0.442. So I think we're both right.
Yeah, I'm going to put both of the answers. If either one is wrong, the other one's going to be the answer.
Nice.
I'm going to put that in the comment.
Okay.
What'd you get for lower bound, Wendy?
I got 7.218.
Yep, I got 0.442 for the margin of error.
Okay, I guess 442 is it.
Yep,
7.2. And then was the upper 8.103?
Yes.
Yep. So yeah, I got 8.103 for that one. Is that what you guys got? Because I know you guys said 2, but
I got the 8.103 as well.
yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. I'll read the last one for you guys. Based on your lower bound and upper bound from the last two problems, what can you say about B1? We are 95% confident that the confidence interval will contain the true value of B. There is a 95% chance that the convenience interval will contain the true value of B. There is insufficient evidence to reject the null hypothesis.
I put the first one that we're 95% confident.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I think it would be that one too. All right, well there you go, guys. Awesome. Well, did you guys actually, Wendy?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you might be able to help us out. So we were thinking there's actually a question they're kind of debating about. We kind of put it. We're pretty sure it's the right answer. So I have to look for it. I think it was question number. Let me check. Yeah, so it was actually question number 6.
Okay.
So it says compute the residuals for data using software. What statement describes the residuals? So the residuals are between about -40 and 25. So we put it as that answer. But I was wondering, because I'm not completely sure. I think it's the right answer. I mean, we believe it's the right answer, but we didn't completely understand it.
That's what I put. I was confused between that one and if it should be a QQ plot, so it would be like forming a line pattern. But I think that's what the next question is asking. So I put the A on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the reason why it would be that one, or?
I don't, but I'm fairly confident that I put that one, and it may or may not be that it was right.
Okay, awesome.
That helps. I don't know.
No worries.
Yeah.
No, not a problem.
What did you guys get on 8?
So yeah, we for 8 we pretty much put all of them. So we put basically check marked every single one. I mean, that's what I did.
Okay. I don't know if you guys talked about that because I went back and forth on if it's all of them or if it's just the first 3. Because in the videos and reading, it just says that the last 2 you can't predict because you don't know. There's no test for it. It's only how the data is collected. So I left those 2 blank, or I just selected the first 3.
Interesting.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we shall see.
Okay.
No worries. Yeah, the only reason why I checked them all is because if you look at the textbook, I believe when it says check the requirements of simple linear regression, the only reason why I check the observations are independent just because that was one of the requirements right there.
Okay.
I mean, but you guys could be right. I could be completely wrong. So you go with your best instincts.
You're good. I just went with that just because I didn't collect the data. So that's why I was like, well, I don't know for sure.
Nice.
I don't know.
Hey, we got a second try, so that's all that matters.
Yes, it is.
Well, I guess other than that, guys, I guess we could talk about the PowerPoint presentation. I know it's actually not. I kind of reviewed over it. It doesn't look like it's too. It's not too hard to do.
Okay.
So Kim, I know that she was supposed to be doing the PowerPoint presentation. I think she's gonna be here with us on Thursday. But she wasn't able to make it today because she has to have 3 exams she has to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure how you guys would like to distribute the work. It's completely up to you. So how would you guys like to do it?
I haven't looked at what has to be put in the PowerPoint. So what can you kind of give us? What needs to be put in there? Is it just?
Yeah. So just what needs to be put into it is just pretty much everything that we have already done. So it just says for the final PowerPoint presentation that we designed the study, background information, include the brief but clear explanation of your project. What was your research question? What is your population? So it's pretty simple. What is your samples? So that's pretty much just everything we've already done before. And then data collect, please include the graphic to help describe your data. So we pretty much have all of that in there.
You can.
I'm just gonna drop it.
And then the third step actually was describe the data. And please share some of your descriptive statistics. So I know that for that part, Wendy, you've already kind of described what specifically it was. So pretty much it's everything that's, so in the next one, sorry, the fourth step, it says make interference and interferential statistics. Include a summary of your hypotenuse test and results. Be sure to include the null and alternative hypotenuse and p-value. So both me and Stylen actually were able to do that one, and take action. We're able to do that part too. So it's pretty much just taking all that information and just making a PowerPoint presentation. That's pretty much all of it.
Okay.
So it's not too complicated. It's not too hard. So I can see if Kim, I'm not completely sure. I mean, I could email her and just see if she would like to do it, and just send her the information regarding it. Otherwise, I know, or otherwise than that, then we can just all do one part. If you guys want to, just do one slide each, and then we can kind of just basically do it that way. But it's completely up to you guys. What would you guys like to do?
I'm fine either way. I can make the slides of the graph and stuff, that the data that I collected.
Sure, not a problem. And for me, the thing that I could do too is I could basically do the because I already have the study, so I can probably do that one. Okay. Also, making interference. So me and actually Stylen were able to do that. So maybe both me and Stylen can kind of complete that one right there. And then Clinton, if you'd like to, my friend, if you'd like to just do number 5. You could definitely do that one too.
What is number 5?
So number 5 is actually taking action in conclusion. So when we were doing the test, what we were trying to determine is if the population of students, elementary students, if they were going to eat fish sandwiches is going to be less than 20%, right? So what our end result was going to do, what we concluded is that since the p-value was significantly less than the level of significance, that meant that the proportion of students was less than 20%. So indicating that basically that that since it was less than 20%, we kind of concluded that we suggested that basically that they shouldn't distribute fish sandwiches just due to the proportion being less than 20%, right? So I'd have to actually look at what we stated, but that's what we concluded. I can even email you what we kind of stated on that.
Okay. So are we writing a paragraph or explanation, or are we doing like bullet points and pictures or something?
So what we're doing for these slideshows, so Wendy will be doing most of the diagramics for the slideshow, just because she already has the collecting the data section already done.
Okay.
So the only thing that we'd be doing, that you would be doing, Stylen, is just basically talking about, based on the results of the proportion of elementary students who eat fish sandwiches, we would suggest that schools would not distribute fish sandwiches because this type of food has less of an impact on the overall population. Therefore, this would suggest that schools could save more money by eliminating this particular type of food from the amount of meals that they serve to students in elementary schools. So something like that. But I'll send you actually the final project, making interference and taking action, and it should have all the information there. So you should basically be capable of finishing that slideshow right there. I mean, that part of the slideshow.
So should we start like a shared PowerPoint presentation on like Google Docs or something, and that way everyone can see what the project is?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'm not completely sure how to do that, but if you know how to do that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I can do it right now.
All right. Like I'll show you.
Have you ever used like SharePoint? Microsoft SharePoint? Rather than go through Google?
No, I haven't used that before.
Okay. It's the same thing that Google's do, but it's confidential. Like, it's not like when you use Google, everything is available for everybody.
Oh, okay. Do you know how to do that? Do you want to send an invite?
Yeah, if you have Office, you can do it. I guess you go to, for example, any Office, Microsoft Word has a share button in the. If you go File, go to the File button, you will find an option that says Share, and you push in Share. You just type the email of the person to whom you're sharing that file, and will be available for everybody to edit it and work on that same file. Even though it's in your computer, the other person, when access to that file, they will be editing the very same file at the same time. And you can work in team doing that. It's an option, just wonder. So using that, and in that way we can be doing the same template with that, so the editing part of the PowerPoint will be easier and faster.
So can anyone download the file then, or is it only the person that owns the file?
Yeah, everybody can download it, but if you're working on like on your own computer, you won't be able to edit it on the owner's file. But if you edit it online, you will be working like SharePoint did, is connect you with the file in the computer of the person who gives you access. It works through in the cloud. You're working in the cloud, everybody. So it's very convenient. I don't know. In my job, we do that every day with almost every task that should touch different person. So it's very, very convenient working with SharePoints. But it is just, but we can go through Google. I don't have any problem. Just suggesting that.
Okay.
So you don't have to do double work, like going through Google, going into PowerPoint and editing. So you just can do it just one time and it's done.
All right. Well, I'm good for whatever. I guess the ease. I know that all of us are probably more familiar with. I'm down for whatever. I mean, if you guys would like to do, we can definitely do Google. If you guys would like to do that, I think that's probably something. Like everybody's kind of a little bit more familiar with that. Is that correct?
Right.
I am. So, yeah, for sure. So we can definitely do that if you guys be down with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with whatever. Just email me.
Sure.
That's what we're gonna do.
Awesome. All right. Well, I guess we'll do it that way. That would be awesome. So I guess Clinton, yeah, just send us the email regarding that, and then we'll participate for sure.
All right, I'll send it right now.
Awesome. Thank you, good sir. I mean, Stan, you had an amazing idea, man. I'll just be completely honest. I'm not very familiar with the other one, and so I'd probably get confused.
I don't want. It's okay. Just you're not familiar with that. It's okay.
All right. No worries.
But I know if you ever use it, you won't go through other options.
Awesome. Well, other than that, guys, I guess that would conclude our meeting. And actually, this Thursday, guys, I know that we have a big, group meeting quiz. It's actually regarding for preparation for the exam. So there's at least 42 questions. Just a heads up.
For the next quiz?
Yeah, for the next quiz, because we actually have our exam next week on Wednesday.
Right.
So yeah, they're preparing us beforehand, and that particular quiz is actually due on Thursday. So just a heads up. That's all.
Gosh.
Yeah, buddy.
Man.
Yeah. You did it.
Almost, guys. 2 more weeks.
You almost there.
Almost there. But anyways, guys, I'll let you guys go. But everybody's kind of they know exactly what to do for the you guys know your part, correct?
So what should I do?
So for you, Stylen, what you're gonna be doing is that you know how me and you did the part of the project last week?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna do step 1, which is design the study. What you could start to do, my friend, is actually it's the 4th part right there, which is basically making interference. And you could definitely do that one right there.
Okay.
And then if you do need help with that one, my friend, just let me know, because I know that both me and you actually we both help each other out in completing that part of the project. So just let me know if you need any help with that.
Okay, for sure.
And the same with you, Clinton. I know that taking action part will be a little bit confusing. I'll send you the email regarding the information with that. It actually will be the last step in making interference, which is the part that we did last week. So I'll send that to you. And if you have questions regarding that, just let me know.
Okay. And also, did you guys get the invite? I just sent it to the emails.
Let me check. Yep, I definitely did.
Okay. Well, sounds good.
Awesome. Well, there, guys, I guess that would be it. Just if you guys need help with anything, just contact us, and we surely will help each other out. Awesome. Well, guys, you take care.
Okay.
See you Thursday.
See you Thursday, guys. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.